How y'all doing? I'm Joshua Wiley, and look, I had to say something, man. Look, cause it's really getting on my nerves. You know, I'm realizing, and no, I don't think y'all realize the many black women who are poking fun at Kevin Samuels' death, along with Vivica Fox and others. Y'all don't realize y'all are only proving him right in his death. Y'all are proving him right in his death. Y'all, the problem is, you know, black women for years, and not all, just some, love to be able to just point the finger at black men. Black men are this, no good, this, that, broke, deadbeat, that's all this, all this. We just took it. No matter what female on YouTube is saying it, you ain't see black men getting bitter, mad. Oh, F her and all that. It is what it is. Because if you are no good, then you're talking to that person, but you're not talking to Joshua. So I can care less. I can let it roll off. Vivica, obviously Kevin Samuels was talking to you because you couldn't let it roll off. And the thing is, it ain't like he was saying something out of the ordinary. Ooh, got something in my eye. It ain't like he was saying something crazy. No. He said, put the hamburger down. It is a fact. Black women, as a culture, we are the most obese and out of shape out of all cultures in the West. Out of all cultures in the West. Our nutrition is poor, horrible, garbage. And so all he said was put the hamburger down. Stop rating yourself higher than who you really are. Basically, like I used to say, like I say in my lessons on here, and like I said in my sermons, you have to look at your life with honest eyes. Everybody always saying, I'm a 10, I'm a 12, I'm a 15. Hey, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm a 12. You're not looking at yourself with honest eyes. You're not looking at yourself with honest eyes. But the thing is, I realize a lot of black women just don't like the finger being pointed at them. You like to do the finger pointing. But the reason I made this video, because it was disappointment and a disgrace. I have 3 beautiful black daughters. 3. And I pray that they don't have that bitterness, hate, spiteful emotions that a lot of black women carry, that society I know where it's come from through the years, but there comes a point in time where we can't just keep saying slavery and things of that nature as far as how we act right now. Oh yeah, I'm passionate in myself, so I'm talking to me too. Like I literally had to check myself, like, there's an agenda since we were little, through TV, through movies, to have us act a certain way, to always be ultra passionate like me, and things of that nature. And what made me look at it, a couple years ago, I was watching Power with Ghost, and when he was in jail, and the dude told him, he said, no, you don't want to be the passionate black man on the stand, and that's when I had to look at it like dang, that's how we are wired. But we just can't keep relying, acting like that's cool. It's not cool. We are the disgrace of cultures. Yes, we can brag and say all other cultures bite off our culture as far as music, sports, fashion, all of that. Yeah, that might be true, but we're the ratchet, just ghetto, no other culture. Say if there was a man who had critiqued white women and Asian women, and he passed away, you would not see white women and Asian women clowning him in his death. Where do they do that at? Even amongst gangsters, certain things you don't do. And one of the things is we don't speak on the dead in an ill manner, because death has to see us all. And Vivica, darling, you said he got his karma. Death sees everybody. So him dying is his karma? Really? So every human is going to see their karma. But, beloved, he died. He had a beautiful woman in his room. Now, whether she had something to do with his death, I'm not even going to speak on that right now. There's no telling what took place. And I'm not even addressing that right now. Right now, I'm addressing y'all, because it's a disgrace and a disappointment. For real, I'm sitting there like, man, why it gotta be us? You ever see this something? You ever be somewhere and somebody cut up and that person is with you or your family, and you just like, oh man. You know, that's why I got 3 beautiful black girls and 3 boys. And that's why I tell them it's cool to be a nerd. You know what I'm saying? And we don't live in a box where, oh, because I'm black, I have to be this way. Because that's the trap. That's the trap. Too many of you are bitter, hateful, because we think it's cool. It's in our music, which was strategic. All of this stuff is strategic, but you really need to look at it, all of y'all, because all y'all did was prove him right. He said, Kevin Samuel said, y'all are bitter, hateful, spiteful. You're breaking up homes. You're too high on the black man, you know, and what he need to do and what he don't do. But Brad and Chad, you're a little less lenient. You're a little less lenient, you know, and you're showing it. You're showing it. How many men and things out there have spoken and said, well, black women need to do this, black, but you only point out Kevin Samuels. Y'all, so, but it's sad. It's a disgrace. Y'all think you're getting your rocks off. Maybe you want the attention, but I'm just saying, you want ugly attention? Well, I guess, nowadays, people take whatever attention they can get. Because, like, the little respect I have for you, Vivica, you know, it's like it's gone. You know? You poking fun and at a man while he died. I mean, after he died, and he has a daughter, mom, family. His daughter could have looked up to you. She probably looked up to you, you know, saw some of your movies, but who are you? And we know, come on now, Miss, I like to be the rapper side chick, you know. How you gonna point the finger at anybody and you been doing what you've been doing all these years, setting it off with 50 Cent and no telling who else behind closed doors? How you gonna play holy art thou art? I don't even know, but it's disgraceful and it's shame. It's like, man, why my culture? That's the problem. And y'all act like he didn't talk to black men. Kevin was the same way he was with black women. He's just that honest granddaddy who's going to tell you what you need to hear. The same way he was with y'all, he was with black men. But that's the difference between a man and a woman. You don't see men whining about it. Oh, hey, well, any other, the manly men, you don't see us, oh, no, if it's right, it's right. If I'm being lazy, not doing what I should do, not hitting the weights, taking care of my physical, then I need to get up and go do something. You know what I'm saying? And I need to do something. And it's sad because, like I said, when other people, when some black women will point the finger and say, oh, all black men are no good and they this and that and that and that, I let it roll off my shoulders. Why? Because y'all wasn't talking to Joshua. I have a house, vehicles, take care of all my children. Y'all wasn't talking to Joshua. So I let it roll off. So obviously, everyone who's mad and affected, obviously, you're showing who he was talking to. You're showing that it hit home. You couldn't roll it off. Why? Because you know deep down, he was talking to you. But just because he's gone doesn't mean the truth is gone. You know, but I had to make this, and I'm about to get up out of here. But it was sad and disappointing. And I just want y'all to know, why you think you're clowning, why you think you're having the last say, no, you only proved him right in his death. Let me say that again. So you know that you are not getting the last laugh. You actually proved him right in his death on how bitter, hateful, and spiteful many of you can be. We got to do better. We all got to do better. Y'all have a good one.